Hello, what is up? It's your boy the Canologist. We're back with another episode of Code Study Sesh and OSRS AFK training. We're almost done this fucking create chirp function. Let me turn the music back on because I was listening to some tunes with Quidditch. Okay. Okay, we got one more bar left. Let me get some more steel bars and then... But basically what I did in the last video was I created the schema and then I ran SQLC generate, which then creates the query, I think. That's what it should do. Yeah, database creates the query and the database, basically. So the query is what this is, and then models, database chirps. That's when you run SQLC generates based on this schema, because it generates based on the schema with the goose up. And if you goose down, it basically deletes that. I want to do Primogen's course of learn HTTP, but I'll do that after. Right now I want to struggle through this course a little bit and then build a server from scratch in the Primogen's course, which is also on this platform, boot dev. So there's a lot of good stuff, honestly. There's a lot of good stuff to look forward to on this platform, and I intend to use it for all its faculties, because in turn this makes me a better developer overall. And I think that's kind of just the way things are now. Create 2 and then SQLC generate. We did that. See, SQLC generate, I did this. Clear. Okay, I did this. Run SQLC generate. Run SQLC to generate database chirps SQL.go. Okay. In handler create chirp. Decode JSON body, validate length, use the same error message, filter profanities, call, build response from the returned record with 201 status. If you had an error, share the handler code and the exact compiled runtime message. Okay. Oh fuck, I gotta reinstall Go. Brew install Go version. Yeah, we could do that. Let's do this in a new terminal though. Brew install Go. Okay. New chat. Now I have this, I can close this. And then it's gonna be go build O outs. So now this should be running the server. Okay, go 140, line 140 here. Where is the syntax error? Comma. Do I have to put it on the last one too? Yeah, I do. So it's gonna probably break there as well if I don't pretty much get this. This is it. This is the handler code. Give it some context. Sketch the function handler flow. I pretty much have all this. Insert the chirp. Okay, so I actually have to get the chirp, which actually makes sense to me because here we have P for parameters. This cleans up everything. Clean body, but we need to fetch the chirp, which is what's missing from here. Chirp error, insert chirp. This is how we tie in API config queries. Create chirp. P.userid cleaned. Oh, clean strings join. Oh, this is CH. Okay, so this is all CH. Chirp response, respond with JSON response. Beautiful. Yo, let's get some more steel bars. These come from the DB result, not the request body. Okay. Call your SQL logic first, then build the response from that. Field name, user ID. Makes sense. because it's not referencing queries, and then we just call whatever is in there. So queries create chirp, queries create chirp. I created chirp response object, which I'm now calling. I'm gonna just map the items here. Okay, this should work now. (135), where is this error? 135 API CFG, clean queries are context. Cleaned P user ID. What does it say to use here? I swear there was some sort of reference to our context. Create chirp. Chirps chirp. Insert into create chirp 1. User ID, user body. Well, something's clearly wrong. If it's getting 3 arguments and it's not taking them, something's probably wrong here. I gotta regenerate SQLC, so create chirp is available in the database. Check the generated go, import. I actually want the theme of this to be blue. I miss it, actually. Theme, color theme. It's a bit too blue for me. One sec, let me go to theme, color theme. No, that's a little too strong. I mean, this is okay. I don't mind this either. I can get behind this one. It's just easier to read like this. It's easier to read with the contrast of light dark. Respond with JSON. Okay, profanities. That's done, that's done. All this is done. I gotta go SQLC regenerate now. Clear. SQLC regenerate. Oh, SQLC generate, my bad. Clear. Go out. Trippy server. This. UID error. Do I have to import each field? Is that why? I'm a little bit lost with this because I'm not sure where the errors. Close the generated method wants a param struct, not separate args. Check database. It should be create chirp context. So database chirps SQL go. Database chirps SQL go. And I have this 5 fields as it mentioned. Perfect expects update your handler like this. P user ID to UUID. Show me the part specifically that is not working. I must fix. Okay, so that kind of tells me where to target because I need to understand why this is not mapping correctly or something. Should. Fix pass the database query chirps with the UUID. Okay, so you basically just take this, swap it with what's here. Database.create chirp params. So you get body user ID, and then it matches body user ID here. Well, that's how we know what this is. This stuff's already from above. Okay, it looks like it's working now. ENV. Where's the ENV? Ah, shit. The ENV. I wiped my Mac, so I don't have it. I have it in my previous ChatGPT chats. One sec. Let me go to Face. And then let me pull this out from there. One sec. Let me see this. Okay. I think I can do this. I think I can recover it. Oh shit, I gotta download PostgreSQL. Oh, I could just go to my previous YouTube episode actually. There's so many things to download in between these. One second, just get another steel bars. Playlists, code study sessions. What's up? Welcome back to another episode of. Let's lower the volume on that. Then let's open the bank, get some of these, get this. Okay, let's put this back to the stream. There should be a .env here somewhere. What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Code Study Session. Okay. What's up? Welcome to another session of Code Study Session, OSRS AFK training. There it is. Okay, so there's DB URL and then there's platform in the .env. Oh, I probably put it there. Okay. Let's go to boots. It's probably got this. Gosh, I gotta do this again. Okay, so touch UNV, I did this. Okay, so let's quickly do this properly. But we'll do this in the next video. So stay tuned.